This year, I made a big decision to shift some of my energy and time into creating a brand new brand, aka business, which is Angelica Pompy Education. So I want to explain why I decided to dip my toes into education. Some of you may recognize me from Pompy Portraits, or maybe this is your first time meeting me. Either way, my name is Angelica Pompy, and I am your educator, your photography coach, and also I am a photographer at Pompy Portrait Studios. And I want to kind of share a little bit about my story and kind of explain the reasons why I love educating other photographers. My journey as a photographer started over 14 years ago. Yes, my friend, let's not do the math. But my journey started as a local senior portrait photographer studio here in Jacksonville. And since then, I have become a full-time photographer in my business, running a successful six-figure business for the last 5 years. And I'm so grateful for everything that has transpired over the last couple years. This journey has not been easy, but I am so grateful and I've learned so many things along the way. And with that being said, I created a free gift for you guys. It is a guide with 5 mistakes that most photographers are doing and actionable steps on how to solve those problems. The link is in the description below. So you're probably thinking, Angelica, you've been doing this for many years. What really triggered you to want to dip your toes into education? So the past 2 or 3 years, I've had photographers in my DMs, in my inbox, just nugging me like, Angelica, you're killing it. You need to teach me your ways, your business strategies, your marketing, like all the things. And I really didn't think much about it as just like, I've been doing this for a while. I love what I do and I love to share it. And it really dawned on me in the last year, I really can make an impact in this community. So I started to do research and I was like, well, what kind of resources are out there for photographers? And as I started to look and dig deeper in resources as far as education for our industry, I saw that there was a lack of resources to teach photographers how to run a successful business. There's plenty of courses on lighting, equipment, poses, all the technicality of the business, but there wasn't a lot of things on foundation of business and how to have strategy with your business. And so I started to think, well, I'm really good at business. I love the business aspect of my photography business. Don't get me wrong, I love creating art and all the things, but the business aspect of it is really what has allowed me to scale a team to what I am today. And a lot of people don't really think about it. One thing about photographers, we are so talented when it comes to creating art, but there is always a lack of business component in having those basic foundations is what I like to call it, to have a running, functional, and legal business. So my first step of wanting to dip my toes into the education space was to start locally. I wanted to make an impact locally. So over the last couple months, I have been hosting in-person local meetups, and now I'm kind of pivoting that to making it a virtual space so I can reach more photographers, which I'm so thrilled about because I build a community on my Instagram and so many people are like, Angelica, are you hosting something virtually so I can come? So don't worry, my friend, this one's for you. Be sure to join my email list if you're not already to kind of stay in the know of my upcoming events and where I'll be speaking at conferences. And so here we are today. I am knee deep in education and I'm so excited and so thrilled to be in the position that I am today to serve other photographers. So let's go into the deeper reasons of why I became a photography business coach. One of the reasons why I am in this space as a business coach is because I'm passionate about teaching. I truly believe that a good business should have a strong foundation like policies, procedures, workflows, operations. That's what's really gonna take you from a hobbyist to a full-time entrepreneur photographer for your business. And unlike most educators, I'm actually still practicing my photography skills. I'm a photographer at Pompy Portraits, and I primarily shoot maternity and boudoir. And so these are things that I am teaching about that are actively working in my business. And as things evolve, I am here to share that with my students as well. I truly want photographers to learn from my mistakes. I want you to save time and money, my friend. I have been doing this for so long and I've learned so many things, but what I can tell you is my area of expertise is teaching photographers how to build a profitable business through systems and strategy. My absolute favorite topic to talk about and teach is marketing, because it has played such a huge role in the success of my photography business, Pompy Portraits. My second reason to wanting to become a photographer educator is because I want to build a community. I want to build a community with like-minded photographers. I truly believe that we are community over competition and we can help uplift one another. I am like always telling my photographers, guys, there's enough work for all of us to win. There's no way I can serve everybody in my community, nor can you. So building this community of photographers allows for other photographers to collaborate, exchange ideas, and get inspired. Because as a photographer, we tend to start this business solo, and doing a business solo is so lonely. So having your community is super important. And my form of community is Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram at Angelica Pompy, you will see that I'm active on stories, I'm sliding in the DMs, I'm sending you a voice message or a video. And my other form of community is here on YouTube. I'm so pumped about the type of content that I'm able to serve you guys with education on YouTube. This is completely free for all of my viewers, and I am just like thrilled about all the different topics that we're going to be talking about here, specifically on business and marketing. If you follow me on social media for any amount of time, I'm going to show you the good, the bad, the ugly of entrepreneurship as a photographer and as a studio owner, because these are the things that people don't show. And I'm gonna show up as my real authentic self at all times. And the third reason, which is the most important reason that I became a photographer coach, is because I want to be a resource to photographers. I want to help photographers define their business goals. I want them to develop a clear roadmap on what they're working on and what they're going to do to get to the next step in their business. I want to help them identify and overcome obstacles that may be hindering them from business growth. I honestly just want to provide what I didn't have in my beginning years of my photography journey, which is education at my fingertips. I really did not understand the value of education until I took my very first mastermind in 2019 that had completely transformed my life and my business. In that year, I went full-time in my business. I made 6 figures. I launched a second business. It was just crazy. And that would never have been possible without the guidance of my coach and my mastermind group that had me there, and they were there for guidance and support, ultimately leading my business to perform incredibly better, have greater profit margins, and just being able to scale to what I am today with automations, a team, and living the life that I desire and making my business revolve around the life I want, not the other way around. So you're probably thinking, okay, Angelica, so what can we expect from you? So as your photography business coach, you can expect to get resources from me, freebies, courses, templates, and if you're wanting to work more one-on-one coaching, that is also an option. I have a link in the description of all the ways that we can connect. And if you aren't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Angelica Pompy, and we can be internet besties. But now I want to hear from you, my friend. Tell me in the comments, what is one challenge that you are currently facing in your photography business? I would love to give you some free advice. If you're looking to level up your photography business and marketing, then you are in the right place, my friend. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on next week's video. See you later, Photo Bestie.